Okay, time to talk teeth. Hey Nerve, hey Arker, hey Bongala, how you doing? Been a while. Give me a second. Sound seems good. So how you guys doing? What were you up to when well, we can get some chit chat before we get more people around and stuff. How's the mouth feeling? Hey, Jose Rodriguez. Actually, well, that's the point of this whole stream. To give you TLDR before I go into details and stuff. When I went to get my stitches removed, my dentist said that I had healed very well, that my wound was pretty much almost closed. But I told her that I was still feeling pain, and she said that it was normal. Even if I'm in pain, I'm mostly I heal pretty well. So hey everyone, nothing much, I see. New gacha game? Oh, you mean Reverse 1999? I'm making hot chocolate because we are getting a couple of cold days for once. Oh, here it's been raining a lot lately, thank God. Temperature is actually starting to weather is finally starting to get a little bit cooler, which I very much appreciate. So yes, the English voice acting is actually pretty good. This is another gacha I'm getting into. Regulars may be aware of how much of how little I think of English voice actors and voice acting in general. Like I have a very poor opinion on those. It's an understatement. This one, actually not bad. I love the Italian English accent. Yeah, here it's actually not bad. Well, there are a few like NPCs and stuff that sound a bit weird, and the acting is not quite there. But for one of the very few times where I say that the English voices are actually hold up to the Japanese ones. Yes, I am there. Lots of British voices. Let me show you how my main screen looks like. I could start another account and we could go over the story. The thing is, like, the story is fine, but the problem is that there is a lot of purple prose. It tries to be like deep and stuff, I feel like, but sometimes, more often than not, it falls into purple prose for the stuff. I think the best part is now Toyama voice the Japanese and English voice. Of who? Now Toyama, who voices who's voiced by Now Toyama? That's actually pretty cool. Others say you that do have good English and stuff. It's give me a second. I escaped the name, but I know she voiced Ashley in Magireko. She voiced Ashley Taylor. Saliamaki. Another one that's both Japanese and English, or has really good English, is Saliamaki. And another one, the other one. The game has a lot of characters from different countries and now voiced a Japanese character, so she did some English with Japanese accent lines. Nice. Hey, how are you feeling? Hey, Zach, I'm still feeling a bit sore. My jaw, sometimes my gums itch, as weird as it sounds, and my jaw hurts. And sometimes even my right ear kind of hurts a little. I was worried that I could that I could be an infection, but it seems I'm fine. I'm just being crazy. There's there's Sarah Amy Bridcut. There's Sally Amaki. There's shit. There's Sally Amaki and Uchida Shu. Nah, I get it. I felt the same way when I got my eye surgery. Holy shit. I love her for her Japanglish. Sally Amaki, Uchida Shu, Sarah Amy Bridcut. Though I haven't heard Sarah Amy Bridcut speaking English in her work. She is mostly known for voicing Susuya in Kankule. Hello, Bonnie-chan. Hey, Jeff. So, back in the surgery thing, like I told you before, guys, I healed pretty fast, but like my healing is actually a bit above average. I recover relatively fast, but what's pain and stuff, that tends to last the normal stuff. So I may be healed, healed in theory, but I'll still be hurting for a bit. But I can live with that. So let me show you. Susuya, not Congo, the ship that was made in Britain? No, because Sarah Amy Bridcut, I think she's Australian. Hola Lara, been a while since I've joined stream. Hey Max, how you doing? Right now I have a lolly telling me about weird wishes in this new fancy game. So let me show you. If you come back now, you will hear my weird wish collection. Are you there? She's British. Sorry that my Brit accent imitation isn't that good. Cute. So dentist said that I was pretty. Ow, sorry, bumped my mic. Dentist said that my wounds and stuff were pretty much healed. That if I was still a bit sore or in pain, that was normal to just take it easy. And yeah, even Bonnie's sister was impressed, like by my recovery. Like I couldn't eat, of course I just could just eat soup and drink stuff on the first couple days, but by the third day or so I was already eating normally, and even adding for example pepper to my mashed potatoes, even though I should have avoided spicy stuff. And I was even drinking like dairy products, like yeah, when you're not supposed to. So I'm fine. Like I told you guys, my like I recover relatively fast and well for my composition. It's not that I don't get sick, it's just that when I do, or when I'm injured or something, I actually recover relatively well and fast. But yeah, the weirdest thing is two things actually. First, that sometimes I feel like a bit of a pulsating pain and my gums itch. Like I feel like scratching my gums, which is, as you know, it's not possible. And the other one is opening my mouth to check how am I doing, and see a gaping hole on my right side. Apparently it's gonna take a while until it I get like bone tissue and stuff for it to actually close. So a couple months. So I mean, I'm fine, but seeing a gaping hole where one of my teeth used to be, it's a bit jarring. Have you guys had your wisdoms removed? There are people that were lucky enough to have not been born with wisdoms in the first place. That's becoming more and more common. Apparently, like how people recover from wisdom's anexodancy, it's called, like wisdom's removal, varies from person to person. Some people like are just eating normally after the first day, like nothing happened. But others, it takes quite a bit to be able to eat normally and stuff. Bonnie's sister apparently was having a bit of a rough time. Was having a rough time recovering from when she removed hers. I got 2 of my wisdom's tooth removed and it was hell. Oof, sorry to hear that, Vongola. Everything related to wisdoms tends to be painful for people, like when they start coming out, when the removal and stuff, when they start crooking your teeth in worst case scenario, or they're crashing with others. But like I never actually had much of an issue with my wisdoms. Like even when they started coming out and stuff, I didn't feel anything at all. I was fine most of the time. There were a couple of times where they hurt a little bit, but that was probably the worst of it. It never bothered me that much. I actually never even noticed that my wisdoms were coming out until a dentist checkup. The removal was fine, just the recovery sucked. Ah, okay. When does wisdom tooth show up? I don't remember getting a wisdom tooth removed. They start showing up around, funny enough, when you're like 17, 18. they start showing up around that area at the earliest. For some people, it can start showing up around their early 20s. But it's usually, yeah. It's usually around that time, like at the earliest. Sometimes they don't even show up at all, like they don't protrude and just stay buried. And sometimes people don't have them at all. My bottom wisdom tooth is still in the gum. I'm praying that it doesn't hurt. It should be fine as long as it doesn't start coming out. Like if it stays there and it doesn't like basically crash with your other teeth and stuff, it should be fine. It's sad way? Oh no. It's gonna hurt Bongola, worst case scenario. And worst case scenario, you may need a surgeon, not just a dentist, but a surgeon to get the thing out. So yeah. I think people haven't seen let me see if I have the pictures. I guess we can go over my teeth. Let me down. I actually like that the day I posted the wisdoms picture. That was like not even half an hour after I got them out. Let me Yep. Basically, as soon as they took them out, I took those pictures. By the way, my dentist says that if you come to Boneland, like you can come to Boneland and get your wisdoms removed. It is super cheap compared to what you get in the US. Let me... Okay. So... This... Whoa, shit. Big pick. How much does getting a wisdom tooth removed cost in the US? Like, getting both removed in my case and stuff, the cost was let me move a little bit to the side. Removal for my top wisdom tooth cost me 1.4k for one? Holy fuck. Somewhere between the expensive and that high. Let me make the conversion, like including all like expenses and stuff, like traveling from my town to Silviragosri for the surgery, the meds and stuff. $150 were more than enough to cover for my to cover for everything, for removal of both my wisdoms. Yep. Yeah, with 150 you can get both removed. What the fuck? That is cheap. Yeah, you can totally come here and get like your dental stuff done, and it'll be just as good, if not better, than in the US, and it'll be way cheaper. Oh, so people like people with like fragile stomach, like light of stomach and stuff, don't look. This is gonna be a little bit gross. So this was when they just removed the second one. I can remove my whole top row of teeth for that price. Don't do that. So this is that's so cheap, even cheaper than my copay with good dental insurance. I know, right? So this was when they just removed this one on the left. I know, right? She received her donut goal even before she started the donathon. So she removed the one on the left. Like, this is just right after the thing. Then her assistant, co-worker, co-dentist there washed them, and we got. Let me look for it. I think I lost it. God damn it, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. This one that's in my schedule. So she told me that she even found some plaques and stuff. Like, overall, she told me it was good that I removed them because they were starting, like, as you can see, they weren't in the best shape. You have some plaque here, cavities and stuff, so they had to go. Nice. Those were clean removals. When they removed mine, they messed up and broke it and had to remove it in pieces. Oh, those look huge. They were pretty big, not gonna lie. That's so bad. I know, that's why they had to go. So let me look for the other one. So other angles? How long you're not cleaning it? How would I supposed to clean it if they were all the way in the back of my mouth? My toothbrush wouldn't, I wasn't able to reach them with my toothbrush, and they weren't fully like protruding and stuff. So even if I could reach with my toothbrush, I wasn't able to fully clean them. So here's a better look. Well, it can be hard clean since it's all the way in the back. Exactly. Like this one here at the one at the front. This one part, like you can see the plaque here. The part that doesn't have it on the opposite side of it, that one was like half protruding out of my mouth. So this one was covered by the by my gums and didn't get dirty. Well, basically the other side in the front was getting all the how it's not reaching your toothbrush brand is a scam. Are you a assumer that was born without without wisdoms? You have no idea what you're talking about. Boom. Too bad you can't take them home. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was fully intending to basically sell them and stuff, to basically start bidding on them, but because they are considered a biohazard, I couldn't. I mean, I could take them home, but I wouldn't. I could take them home, but I couldn't. But not for what I wanted. For what I wanted them for. So yeah, sadly I had to get rid of them. So last. Well, it's not yeah, it's the last one. Oh, so sorry you're gonna see me here for a bit. So this is another look. And my dentist like, yeah, this is like, my Bonnie's sister was like, you, why do you want to take pictures of that and publish it? Like, it's content. And my dentist was also like, yeah, it's content. And she also took pictures. So at least she actually understood what I wanted to do. So those were my wisdoms. So back into the cost stuff. That was done, and she also did like a let me move back here. Did you get black eyes after a couple days after removal? I did. I didn't. I actually didn't. Bonnie Mama, when she got hers removed, did get black eyes after removal. Poor Bonnie Mama. Black eye? Yeah. Basically because the process of removing a wisdom tooth, it's pretty much the same like you see in torture sessions, but just with anesthetics. Basically it's like you received a beating. It's like you were receiving a beating, and that gets you black eyes sometimes. And you are receiving a beating. And you are getting beat up. Just... yeah. So, she also... thank God I was fine. Yeah. So, she also did a diagnose of other stuff that I need to get done. And... I'm not gonna make any more donathons for now to get the rest of my dental treatment stuff done. Howdy Bonnie, hey, just a canon. But basically she said I have 13 cavities that I need to get fixed. And I told her, and basically she gave me the price and stuff, and I told her you'll have these for for a long time now. 13, yeah. Like, you've had these for a long time now. How come you haven't get them done? Like, because I didn't have money then, and I didn't have money until now. Why do you think I'm getting my wisdoms removed now in the first place? Like, look, I'm not gonna get these cavities removed now, but next year I'll start getting them fixed, okay? So I'm not gonna make a donathon for those now. I'm gonna start saving, also because, guys, I've decided I want to move back to Silvi Lagos next year, either by myself or with my parents. Bring them with me. Cavities, they actually don't hurt. Like, they don't hurt, but I need to get them fixed before they actually do, and I get a pipa situation. By the way, I told my dentist the pipa's little tooth saga. Hello, hey John, hello. She couldn't believe it. Like, it only hurts when you actually need like a root canal and stuff. And I told her, like, for now, I'm pretty much broke with all of this. Next year, I'll get a few done. How about that? So, say, with those same $150. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Hey. For example, with those same $150 that I use for my wisdom removal, I could get like 3 or 4 cavities removed. There are 2 or 3 that are going to be more expensive because they're bigger, they're in a bigger surface. But she's giving me a discount. and the discount, basically she reduced them to $30 to remove the big ones. So I told her, like, give me some time, and next year we'll start getting those removed, all right? Hey Bonnie, how is everyone? Hey Lyrical Jesus, how you doing? I'm doing good. So let's see. Maybe, okay, maybe not now. Maybe a donathon for another moment, or I start saving. But I get $150, and with that, I get some of my cavities removed. Don't let that get any worse. And do that as time goes on, and then because my wisdoms actually crooked my lower teeth, I need to get that. I need to get them straight up. Like, I don't need like braces. Like, I don't need, like, my dentist offered me like an alternative that doesn't involve braces, and it costs around, make it another 150, 200 to get that done. But that's not as urgent as getting rid of my cavities. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting me. Like, I wouldn't have been able to get this done if it wasn't for your support. And I hope you can keep helping me reach mental no. Well, mental health is healthy, but like then to improve my dental health situation. But next year, yeah, gonna take it easy for now. Huge props to the Giga Chats from the previous streams. Huge props to Turtleman, to Anonymous, to I'm having a brain fart. Give me a second. To the Anons that donated. Turtleman. Brain fart. Doesn't help that I'm also playing the new shiny gacha. Oh, I love baguettes. Bedest. That is what I forgot. Bedest. I love baguettes, Bedets, Turtleman, Anon, Lily. Axaya Cattle. Animal Friend. Jayway. Bedest. I'm sorry, Bedest. I guess it's just the combination of the initial letters that gets me lost a little bit. I told you that that it takes me a while to learn names. Thank you to you guys. I was actually able to deal with this before it got any worse. And looking forward to get rid of those cavities. Don't worry, they don't hurt, but I need to get them treated before they actually start hurting. Because, well, I did tell my dentist the pipa situation. So a few months back, she reported that she had an abscess and that she broke it with a needle or something. You need a secretary to keep track of things now. Even before, I'm surprisingly scatterbrained, and I've always had a hard time remembering names and faces. So that she punctured her like her abscess with a needle and stuff. I told her like everyone. We told her like, Pipa, please go to the dentist if you have an abscess. That's already very, very, very bad. Go get that treated now. And she didn't listen to us. And 2 or 3 months later, she had to rush to the hospital and get a root canal because, well, of course. So, and now it was a bit of an ongoing joke that she was missing a tooth. Pipa, if you're watching, come to Bonland and you'll get all your dental stuff for dirt cheap. I promise you. It'll be way cheaper than getting the stuff done in the US. I mean it. So, well, that would require her to leave her home by choice, though. True. So, that on one side, I'll get the rest of the stuff I need to get done next year, like as time goes on, like not in just one sitting. But the other thing is that I've decided that I want to move back to Silviragus, either by myself or with or bring my parents with me. Guys, chewing stream to test new mandible one? No. I don't do ASMR. So, I can chew just fine. I'm eating fine already. Just that my gums itch sometimes. So, I've decided I want to move back to Silviragus because the few days that I had to stay there for the surgery and stuff and to get my wisdoms removed, man, it just made me realize how much I love it there. I really mean it. It just made me realize how much I love that city and how much I want to go back. I haven't, like, this is the first time ever, I think, that I felt nostalgic about living in a place. It is my home, and I really want to go back. I don't know, maybe like the only problem is if doing it alone or bringing my parents with, because Bonnie Mama insists that I should bring them with me so I can like stay with them for a little longer, save enough money, and then move by myself. But at the same time, like, for example, in the apartment complex where Bonnie's sister lives, and that's where we used to live, like, rent goes between, let me make the conversion again. They told me between 700k Bonland dollar reduce, which is $171 monthly at the cheapest, and let's make it like the most expensive. Let's put it to 219. So between 700 and 250 monthly rent in that apartment complex, which, considering it's in the city and stuff, that is actually not bad at all. The only problem is that because their apartments, they're smaller, and I'd have to share space with Bonnie Mama and Lord Bonnie, and you know what's the problem of sharing space with them? they love to watch their TVs at full volume, and I need and well, I can't have stuff. I can't have any noise in the background. And worst case scenario, actually, me being a noisy streamer may cause me troubles because I bother the neighbors. You know the drill. Translating to American pesos. I just did. Conversion hurt my head. I just did Axayacaro. Are you ¿Estás puto sordo? Dije que el arriendo, la renta en el condominio está entre 719 y $219. And that's not counting like bills like water, electricity, internet. So though Bonnie Mama said that if I actually brought them with me, now do it in Vietnamese dong. Vietnamese dick. Ah, okay, okay, didn't get it at first. Sheesh. Límpiate los oídos. So rounded to 350. Yeah, more or less. I need to be earning at the very, very, very least 350 monthly to consistently to move out by myself to an apartment in my old apartment complex. $400 because well, having some extra to get maybe to eat outside or for fun stuff, but at the bare minimum 350, 400. Well, let's round it to 400 to be more comfortable, because that's not counting food. 350 doesn't count food and stuff. What if I commit a crime in one of the apartments to lower the value? Will that be helpful? Oh, that doesn't work here, Arker. That shit doesn't work here. Like, crimes do nothing to reduce apartment value. If houses of drug lords still sell pretty high. So, I don't know. The other option would be like, okay, $400 monthly to be by myself at least. Or if I bring my parents with me, I'd have to rent a house, but of course that's a bit pricier. And I'd have to deal with Bonnie Mama saying, "Oh, I want a small house, but it has to have 4 rooms and this and that." You know, like she, you know, her whims and stuff. I don't know. Let me look for a house. And you can guess the price. I mean, sure, I would. A house would be awesome, but I need to grow a bit. I need to grow more before we get there. Let me see. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween, Panchai! Mm-hmm. I wanna find like a nice house and have you guys guess the ooh, guess the price. Ah. Let's see. No. Okay, one nice house with 4 rooms, 3 bathrooms. 2,800. Casually near the neighborhood where one of my cousins live. $684. Actually, I'm liking this one more. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. Boy, I wished I could buy a house and just 3 mil. 733 bucks. Let me get some pictures. Oh, God damn it! But it has the watermark with garage for a car. Open concept. Hey, 5 bedrooms is still pretty good. Hello there. Hey, Doclister. Hello. Look, the point is, it's a big house in a nice neighborhood in the city I want to live in. So, ready for Halloween? Yeah? I'm gonna get me some candy. Or rather, just some desserts. And, yeah, just eat. So the point is, like, the dream, of course, would be buying a house. 2 even. If I were to make it like, if I were to become like ultra giga big. If it's sweet, it's good. Yes, yes. If I made it like, and I mean make it big, breaking bank here and there, buy 2 houses like Mista did back in the day. But one for me and one for Bonnie Mama. Bonnie Mama's dream is to own a house again. after we after she had to sell ours so we could move out of town when I was little. Fair enough. Like if I were to become like make it for real and be giga big, buy 2 houses, because if I'm earning in dollars and stuff, it's entirely possible. Let me you know what, I think I can show you. Let me find another site with no watermark to show you some houses on sale there. Saman. Size and space. So let me see. Would you guys be interested in looking at a mansion kind of deal? Cocina integral. Gym space. Not this one. Should you give me a second? Yeah, let's go all in. Let's start a Vtuber house. No. No, this house is going to be for me. Me alone. And the second one for Bonnie Mama and Lord Bonnie. But it's for me. It's that day. It's that day. It's that day. It's that day. I'm trying to find like a fancy house. The nice areas in town. Flora, Valle. The only problem is that if I buy a house, at least in the nice areas, I will need a car, and to get that car, I will have to be able to drive. But I can take driving lessons. That's no issue at all. ¿Por qué no me deja? Not bad either. No, this is kinda garbage. You know what? This one looks fine. Let me download pictures. Uh-huh. Muebles de ratán. Oh, it has AC. Thank God. You could get a personal driver. The driver? Me. Now. So, so this is how it looks, for example. Oh, never mind. This is how it looks on the outside. One of the houses that it's in a gated community. This looks on the outside. Open concept, living room, dining. This 4 bedrooms. The kitchen's really nice. Which makes me worry because Lord Bonnie has a habit of destroying everything. So for example, that house is sitting at... $190,619. Basically, a little under 200k USD. Impressive. Sadly, need to go. Have fun. Thank you for coming to Clister. So, for example, a house like that, it's a little under. Basically, let's put it 200k bucks. Let me see if I can find something more outrageous. Or rather, something more, something fancier. Ah, sí, un jardín. Oh, this gated community, I think I know it. I used to like get glimpses at it when I was in the bus as well. Oh, this one's a gated community. There's pools, stuff for the kids. Kitchen looking not bad. Looking good. Overall, it's actually looking pretty good. This one is... Okay, this one may actually be a bit more... be nearing the 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, pool. This one I think may be actually half a mil USD. Actually, let's see. Actually, okay, for the prices, for the home prices and stuff, compared to stuff in the US, actually not bad. This one is 317k USD. So let me save pictures here. It's in a gated community inside the city. And I always was curious about that one community because I always pass nearby and and the houses all look very good. Well, I will replace the thing in the bathroom though. There we go. That's a lot even in US standards. I don't know, my Bunny Mama. Okay, so this is how it looks on the outside. Keep in mind this one has 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. I don't know, Bunny Mama watches those white people buying houses shows and stuff, and that seems to be like normal burger prices. So this is how it looks on the outside. Just subbed. Hello. Hey, Brandon. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the sub. How you doing? So this is how it looks on the outside. The inside. Hey, we discussing real estate? We discussing real estate. Dining room. Oh, that's the same picture, never mind. So yeah, this one listing says 300, pretty much 320k USD. I don't know what I do with all that space. That's the thing. If I want to, if I were to buy a house and still live with Bonnie Mama and Lord Bonnie, I need all the space I can get to stay away from them because they're way too noisy. And I can't have them listening to the radio and TV, sometimes both at the same time, in the background while I'm recording and stuff. 5 bathrooms? What kind of family will need 5? 5 people sharing at the same time is preposterous. I don't know, but for some people here, for some reason, people here love having lots of bathrooms. Bonnie Mama and Lord Bonnie have to go to the bathroom like every 5 minutes. So having one handy will actually having like one every corner in the house will actually benefit them. I don't like this shit in the shower, but that's just me. The kitchen. The kitchen's really nice. But again, I don't trust Lord Bonnie. He has a habit of destroying everything. Okay, so that one on the higher end of being expensive. Let me see. For bedrooms, for bathrooms. Actually not looking bad either. Ciudad Jardín. Oh, was nice. Okay, this one is smaller, is nice, 580. Okay, found another one. It's a lot cheaper. 141k USD. So a little less than 150k. Oh, on the south. I actually like the south. You see, I need the space because Lord Bonnie and Bonnie Mama are way too noisy. Okay, let me delete these pictures because they're getting annoying. Delete. This is making me feel way too poor. Oh, I am poor. I am poor too. Don't miss about it. And it's fine. I used to tell Bonnie Mama, like, Bonnie Mama tends to torture herself. I guess that's where I got my masochistic streak. That she loves to watch those home renovation shows and people buying houses. When she knows very well none of us can buy a house. But she said that she wants to, like, she won't abandon her dream. Like, she still believes she can, we can, at the very least, that us, like me and my siblings, can get our own place at least. If she can't get her own place anymore. I don't know, but now that I'm a VTuber, maybe her dream is not so much of a dream anymore. It is now actually possible. If I can't give her a house, at least at least get one, get my own place like she wants. Itches. Yeah, okay, last one. So this is how it looks. So this is how it looks like from the balcony. Buy a plot of land, it will take longer but will be cheaper on the long run. No. No, 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 no. If there is something you don't want to do here, it's build your own house. Do not ask rabbits in Bonland to build you shit. That's what my cousin did with the house we're currently in, and it's so full of bullshit problems and shit that was badly done that it's not worth it. Building here is absolutely not worth it. And you can do epic donathon goals like donating for 5 bags of cement. No. No, 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 no. No tienes idea. Aquí no vale la pena construir nada. Contractors steal the money, steal the budget money for building stuff all the time. And over 80% of the time, they hire people that have no idea what they're doing. And it's honestly almost always half-assed. Are good? No. I am not going to build in this godforsaken land. For that, you have earned your mute, Taxayakaro. There's no such thing as good contractors or builders here. Absolutely none. So this is how it looks. For example, this one, the one I'm about to show you costs around 41,000 USD, which is not bad. And this one has, let me see, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It's a gated community as well. Gated communities are very, very popular in Silviragosri. And on the outside, there's a pool as well, of course, though I don't swim, so I wouldn't be using this. Garage, parking lot. Fancy it is. From what I'm told, like, a house like this in the States will be cost way more than what it costs here. So that's one of the reasons I don't want to move to the US. As much as Bonnie sister keeps telling me to jump out of the ship. Kitchen looking actually fine. An oven looking good overall. Kitchen looking good as well. Toilet. Mm-mm. I don't know if this is the living room or another bedroom, but still pretty nice. Are you house hunting? No, I'm just, well, sometimes I do, but it's mainly to tell, I was just telling chat that I am, that the dream, of course, like the ultimate goal would be to buy my own place, to get a house. Like if I were to actually make it big, like if I actually were to make it big, I would want to buy a house. And if I become even bigger than I imagined, maybe buy two. One for me and one for my parents. But that for now, like my goal for next year would be to move back to Silvidagosri, the city where I used to live, because it's my home. I really like it there, and I really want to go back there, because I hate this town like you have no fucking idea. Like I really want to go back to my city. So the goal is to, to either go back there and move on my own, like finally become independent, or if that's not possible, then at least bring my parents with me, and then stay with them and save for a little longer until I can actually find a place for myself. And yeah. Why stop at 2? Buy 3. Get some renters that will pay you the house. I don't think I can get that big to be able to afford 3 houses. Like I was talking how Bonnie Mama was is a bit of a masochist, because she loves to watch those boring ass shows about renovating houses and buying houses, and I even myself told her, like, you watch that even though you know that none of us can buy a house. And she says that it's a dream, but she's not gonna abandon it. Like she still dreams and wants to own a house again, her own place again. And I will tell her, like, at least none of us, as far as her children go, her little bunnies go. Well, Bunny brother can, but he's a cheap bitch, so I don't think he'll go in and do the stuff to get his own place. But the point is that it looked like we do, like none of us will be able to own our own place. But now that I started VTubing and stuff, maybe, just maybe, like there is a chance for her. Like her dream is for, at least if she can't have her own place, at least that one of us can buy a house. And it seems that her persistence paid off, because even though the possibility is very small right now, there is a chance that maybe one day I'll be successful enough with this that I'll be able to buy my own place. Okay, another picture. Okay, last one. This is just a room. Okay, now you're just looking for excuses to silence me. Siempre ha sido así, Exaya Carol. No me contradigas, pero te lo digo, aquí no vale la pena construir. Para nada. Nope, nope. It's best to just buy something made that's already done, and then if you really want to burn money that badly, just make the changes you want yourself. Is talking back like that a silencing? From Axayacano it is. Because he refused to listen that there is no such a thing as good contractors here for building stuff. No, not at all. I know what I'm talking about. And argue, at least when it comes to the with housing, like real estate in Bonland. So don't argue with me. So yeah, let me let me put back the coin lolly. Weird wish lolly. The flooring in this picture is already showing its age. Really? Then again, I'm pretty blind. Let's see. I mean, it can always be replaced, right? If I have the money, I mean, replacing it is fine too. What can I say? My people prefer that generally. If you can, people prefer to build their homes. No, here is not a good idea. There is no such thing as good contractors here. It's already copying? I can live with an ugly floor. Oh, I can see some dents and stuff. Ah, that's not too bad. Though replacing it, you'll have to replace it for the entire place, and that's not... But I can live with certain defects. Point is, it's not worth it to build in here at all. But yeah, that's the dream, Chad. Can you imagine if I make it? No, don't, cause that could lead to the tiles popping out, so be careful with that. Then we replace, and then if I can't buy my own home, I can at least safely assume that I can make any fixes that it needs should the need arise. So what's the problem? We just replace it, that's fine. So, long story short, my goal next year is to move back to Silvidagosri. Though my parents say that if I can't move on my own, I'll have to maybe move to another town that's nearby it. It's actually like only a 25-minute trip between that town and Silvidagosri. So like the alternative is either move to that town with my parents and then stay with them a little bit longer and save so I can move on my own, or just straight up move to Silvidagosri on my own and my parents stay here. Though Bonnie Mama wants to leave this place as well. She's really tired of this. She's as tired of this town as I am. And for that, at least if it's for me to move out on my own, I have to be earning at the very, very least $400 monthly. Consistently. Like every month I get $400 or more. So I can pay rent and stuff. So that will be the goal next year. That's just for Akasupa. Baguettes, it's just for Akasupa, but I don't have as many big whales to say like that's just for Akasupa. Oh, sorry. Tamagotchi is sleeping. Like, sure, like, who knows? Maybe next year I'll have grown so much I'll be able to get my rent with just 4 Akasupas. Like I found other more oil barons, or I guess people in that code and stuff. Since people coding also do have a lot of income, but you get what I'm saying. If she goes there with current numbers, Bethesda and Turtle will go bankrupt. Pretty much. Poor. I don't want them to go broke, to go bankrupt for me. So yeah. You'll be fine. I have hopes for your Vector application. Oh, fuck no. We need more paying customers? Vector doesn't exist anymore, Baguettes. Ay, Dios mío, Vector, yep. Damn, was I in a coma? Baguettes, that was definitely a coma. Holy shit, you have no idea. Oh shit, the whole Vector saga. You didn't know? Vector imploded in a massively nasty, dirty fashion. It imploded. They doxed their former two of their former talents. They didn't pay them. They woo. It's a very long and dirty story. But Vector is no more. And even if I were somehow in Vector, I wouldn't have gotten anything from it besides worst case scenario, being doxxed and not getting paid at all. Well, there's always AccuAir. Wait. And that was a while ago too. Yeah, that was a long while ago too. So yeah, Baguettes, Vector is no more. And they now have the reputation of being the blackest of the blackest companies. Maybe just getting rivaled by AccuAir. I got my small corpo mixed. Accio dead. Sundaria dead. Sundaria dead as well. Wait, Sundaria died too? Yeah? Sundaria died too? Though Sundaria didn't die because of this stuff. Similar to Actor. Kawaii Pro in live support. Yeah, it's sad, but the talents got to keep their models at least. Yeah, at least they got to keep their models, which is not the same we can say about AccuAir and Wactor. Management was a mess at Sundaria, but it wasn't malicious at least. Yeah, that's the difference. In Wactor's case, it was very much malicious. So, me applying for corpos. Not gonna lie, I've applied, but with my current size and I guess my skills, I can't really blame them. I've been passed over. But can you imagine me in a corpo though? Let's start our own VTubing corp. No. I have no management skills to be for me to stay around, for me to run around wrangling other chicks about getting their stuff done and whatnot. I need a wrangler. I'm no wrangler. I need a wrangler. Face Connect, yes. You need management skills to manage a VTubing corp. If you wanted to at least not collapse in the first year. But guess were you really under a rock? You have a lot to catch up with your small corpos. At the very least, I'd say you need management skills because with AccuAir, for example, oh boy. Buenas. Hello, Desert Punks. Hello. Buenas. Okay. So I'm gonna have to move the lolly out of the way. Hey, at least those corpo made some money. The talents did not, but overall it's a company win. I wouldn't even know, at least. So yeah, quite a few corpos collapsed in the last year or so. Yo. Can you imagine me in Hololive though? Exactly, we make the corp, we make some money, we blow up, get the cash and skip town. No. That's what a certain infamous individual in the VTuber scene does. Like she constantly changes characters and debuts and stuff just to get money out of the debut buff. Then disappears, rinse and repeat. That'd be crazy. Hey, Coneja, what's the deal with the Kick channel? You didn't see my tweets just before I announced that I made my own Kick channel? Yeah, give our talent 2% share on their merch. Yeah. 2% memes. Senna! Raid by Senna, hello! And my raid notifications isn't alerts are not working. I'm gonna have to look into that. Why? I've looked into that shit over and over and it doesn't work. And I don't know what's wrong with it. Hey, Senna Raiders! Welcome, welcome! Senna Bon Raid! Hey, J-Way! Senna Raid, Sweet Bunny, Sweet Bear, Senna, how you doing? We were talking about like how I did with my wisdom surgery, then my plans for the future, my hopes and dreams. And then we were talking about corpus that collapse. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good. My gums itch sometimes and my jaw hurts a little bit here and there, but I'm fine. I'm recovering. My dentist said that I'm pretty much healed, so just a matter of bearing with the pain until I'm fully recovered. Swag. So we were talking about corpus that collapse. That's good to hear, Lana. Thank you, J-Way. And I mentioned, and actually I just joked that, can you imagine me joining, for example, like Hololive? Not gonna lie, like with everyone I do, the dream, I know. With the, like, yeah, we were totally not planning on making a black company. You will be great in whole life. We always with the spicy topics. Well, if you want some spicy topics, I was talking how, like, on the second day after my surgery, I was already eating spicy stuff. Even though I shouldn't, but I was fine. And I actually ate some empanadas with some chili yesterday. So yeah. I will be great in Holo. That actually brings me to the whole topic. Like, so I struggle a lot with self-confidence, and I'm on the grind and stuff, and sometimes I can't help but wonder if I'm actually material for anything. Empanaditas, carne o pollo? Carne. Ah, no, wait. Chicken. Pollo. Latino instincts kicked in right away. Most Vtubers do. Like, I struggled a lot with self-confidence, and I'm not gonna lie, I constantly wonder if I actually have what it takes to be noticed in general, to make it in any corpo. Carnitas? Empanadas. Let me look for some empanada pictures. There's two variants. Argentinian empanadas, which are baked, are made in the oven, and Colombian empanadas, which are fried. You just need to hit the Duolingo gym. So, oh no, I don't want to change over on. Cena base for knowing about carnitas? Carnitas? I've never had carnitas, but that's one of those stuff I want to have one day. I had these. Argentinian empanadas are made with wheat flour and baked, and Colombian empanadas are made with corn dough and fried. Absolute god tier delicacy. You only need to work on yourself. Corpos are just platforms with pros and cons. There is no reason to join any corpo when you are still figuring your own style and limits. I know, I'm aware. But even like what I'm trying to get at is actually I have an idea. Wait a second. I have an idea over on fun allowed. Empanadas are fun, and fun is allowed. Like, my point is that even if, like, once I develop my skills and figure out what I do and what I'm doing, I get the experience, I still can't help but wonder if even then, I wonder if I'm material for a corpo in general, if I have what it takes to be noticed, even with the after all the grinding and training and stuff. Empanadas, más soda, más ají, great. Ají, it's spicy, like well, chili sauce or spicy sauce. I feel corpos that actually pay talents are the only ones worth ever even looking into, to be honest, otherwise there's no point. Forming streamer groups with indies who are all friends is better in my opinion. A Latam special spicy condiment. Are there are corpos that don't pay? Jason. Magic. There are sadly very common, They don't pay. Wactor didn't pay either. AccuAir didn't have like concrete dates for payments and stuff, which is already basically not paying. Wactor dogs Hina Misora, yeah. Fuck them. That's a weird cough. You should get it checked. Next year. Lumi Life was one with 90-10 splits. Considering that I live in Bondland, for example, even if I get a pay of, make it something small, like even if I get paid like 200 monthly, that already helps me a lot. We could pay with the experience. SpongeBob rainbow gif. Damn, now I want empanadas, but the lady that sells them nearby, she only sells them on weekends. Damn. I feel that. So what I'm trying to get at is that even after the grind and stuff, it makes me wonder that even after all said and done, and I've worked on my skills and growing and stuff, it makes me wonder if I'm actually corpo material in general. Empanada cooking stream. Cocking? No cocking, Axaya Cattle, no cocking. We have sweet empanadas at a bakery back home. I love them, usually strawberry. Oh, that sounds nice. Sweet ones are good too, but I like them savory ones. Yesterday I bought about 6 and had them all for myself. I think the most I've gotten eaten empanadas on my own was 10. I want to get to the record of eating a dozen on my own. No matter how much you improve and get noticed, only you can validate yourself. If you don't feel like you are enough, no success will change that. Funny enough, I've never had a savory one. Recommended. Either beef or chicken. It is very, yeah, like Chad mentioned before, like having confidence issues, it's or self-esteem, it's something very common in the Vtuber scene. And for people that actually make it and make it into corpos and stuff, it is not unusual to hear of imposter syndrome cases. I'm hungry right now. Welcome to the club. We have empanadas of chorizo and cheese. Actually, I think after stream I'm gonna go and get me something to eat real quick. You know, I can't go on without eating for too long. Have you ever tried ham and cheese empanada? No. But sounds good. Just that here ham is not something you would find on an empanada. Kinda odd. Gonna sleep before my stomach makes me have a second dinner. Oh, you going now, Regalvas? Thank you for coming. I actually do have to have a second dinner because, again, with my hypoglycemia problems, I can't even with sleeping. Like, I can't go on without eating for too long. And that counts sleeping hours. So in theory, what I'd have to do is wake up in the middle of my sleep, eat something, and then go back to bed. But I can't do that. So what I do is basically eat and get full before I go to bed. See ya. Hope you have a nice stream. Thank you for coming, Rigalbas, and thank you for your words of encouragement. Have a good one. A ham and cheese empanada is just a sandwich with extra steps. True. It just sounds like a sandwich with extra steps. So let's say that I actually make it and I'm somehow getting to a corpo. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'll be suffering. I feel like I'd be hit with imposter syndrome. Turkey empanada is my favorite. I actually hadn't had turkey at all. Not that I remember. Maybe if you ate something other than crackers and juice. I haven't had crackers in 2 months. Well, juice I've had recently because of summer and stuff. But I haven't had crackers. And I've been eating properly. Imagine the spotlight, the fame, the Nendoroids. I know! Oh man, that's the dream. Not only expand my Nendoroid collection, be part of my own Nendoroid collection. But like I can imagine that I will I feel like I can see myself suffering from imposter syndrome if I somehow manage to get into a corpo. Any corpo, really. Again, it's the struggle to think that if my skills are enough and if they get me like if I'm up to par or like I deserve to be next to my gen mates and my senpai, that sort of deal. Though I should have gone to them and gotten something to eat. Though I'm not supposed to be eating empanadas or anything of the sort. I'm supposed to be on diet. Funko Pop as a consolation prize? Baguettes, don't you fucking dare. Do you want to get muted? We don't use the FP word here. Only to curse other people. May you become an android. May you become an android is a blessing. Like, may you become a Funko Pop. My first mute? Baguettes is asking to get Axaya cuddled. He is. Get Funko should be an insult. Nendo's only based. I didn't tell this to Bonnie's sister, but like I showed her the toothless Nendoroid they're gonna release at some point. She really loves How to Train Your Dragon. I didn't tell her this, but I plan to tell her that if she wants a figure or something, I'm gonna give her an Android. Like, no relative of mine is gonna have fucking Funko Pops if I can help it. He is pulling an AXA? Lol, this is the first time I heard your take on Funko Pops. I'm a Nendo purist. Though, to be fair, Nendoroid does have their own take on Funko Pops, which I'm not very fond of. They're called the Nendoroid Hello. And the way I see Nendoroid Hellos is that they're the Funko Pops of Good Smile Company. Let me show you. They look better, but they still I'm not a fan of them. Once you take on Figma, they greatly vary. Like, some Figmas are good, some of them are not. Okay, I think with this is enough. So, let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove the empanadas. Sorry, Oberon. Whoop. Ah. Okay. Put this here. No, Oberon. No. There we go. So this is Hatsune Miku Hello, Nendoroid Hello. Figma mindset. Some Figmas look very good, some are It really depends. Sometimes they're very not great, sometimes they're good. So cute. I don't like them, Senna. You see, this is cute. Like, I mean, it definitely looks better than a Funko, but here's the problem with this. So this is Miku Nendoroid Hello. And this is Hiei Nendoroid Hello. See my problem with it? Now you see what's my issue with it? It's basically the same face. It's basically the same. It's basically the same like a Funko. They have like the same base design, and just with a few extra steps to make them look like the characters they're supposed to. So I consider these the Funkos of Nendoroid, and I'm not too fond of them. Side by side, please. I gonna side by side. It works well for a cutesy character, but someone like EA, it doesn't work. Still better than a Funko though. Yeah, better than a Funko, yes. Better than an Endo, than an Endo, no. Ah, same face-ism. Exactly, Sena. It's the same face, which is what I'm not too big on. So better than a Funkos, but not better than your standard Nendo. How much is one again? Let me look for the price. Nendoroid, hello. Let's see. Come on. Online shop. Uh, 1,700 yen. Let me convert that. Oh, they're on average like more or less the same price as a Funko. They're $11. At least the Miku one is $11, so let's put them at $11 each, at least. Pato. There are some at 2,000 yen, 1,500. So yeah, they suffer from same face-ism. So I'm not, and even the same body to some extent. So I'm not too into them. Actually, now that we're on this, but it's not no fun allowed. Hey Michael! Thanks for the sub and welcome to Peasantry. Or rather, welcome to Serfdom. Hope you're enjoying the stream. No, okay, not this. Not this. It's this. There we go. Actually, no. Hello Nendoroids don't deserve that. The ones that deserve this are Funkos. Let me look for... no, images. Some really nasty, ugly ass looking Funko. Cooking pasta now because I was hungry. Nice. Got the stream on speaker? Oh, okay. Now I'm actually hungry. Oh. There we go. Let's replace this. There we go. Oh wow, what a pretty design. It's Eddie from Iron Maiden. Man, Eddie doesn't deserve this. Wow, Funko Pops are superior? Baguettes, just say you want to get muted and I'll indulge you. That implies that Funkos are fun to begin with good looking. That implies that the Funkos are fun to begin with, though, with that sign. Baguettes, just say you want to get muted and I'll indulge you. I am a fair lady, both in appearance and in morals. In judgment, more like. That implies that the Funkos are fun to begin with, though, with that sign. But here's the thing. I don't know if you know who that is, Die Ghost. Baguettes is lucky I'm not a mod, or I'd have done it myself. Monarchy is never fair, and I accept that fact. Here's the thing. I don't know if you know that character, Die Ghost, but that's Oberon. And long story short, he's a liar. So back in the story where he comes from, like at some point in the story, like he's talking about how the fairies built a cathedral. And even though fairies in Fairy Britain have no religion, they built a cathedral simply because they thought it would be fun. Basically, they just made a pretty building for fun, without any meaning, reason, or purpose for it. So back then, I took it as no fun allowed. Basically, Oberon was saying like no fun allowed. But keep in mind, Oberon is a liar. Like, long story short, Oberon is a liar. Everything he says and does gets twisted into a lie, whether he wants it or not. So back then he was honest about no phone allowed. And back then I'd say he was being honest about no phone allowed. But remember that he lies. The guy is just a massive lie to everyone, to himself. But him saying that no phone allowed means that phone is a lie, that it is a lie, and phone is allowed, even though he himself believes that no phone is allowed. But then we come to this Oberon here. This Oberon here. This is Oberon Vortigern, his real identity. So he is a little bit more honest about stuff, but he is honest about being a liar. Basically, he'll say shit as it is, but he'll say, everything I do is a lie. Keep that in mind. Everything I do and say is a lie. Keep that in mind. He's honest to that degree. So when he's in his Oberon Vortigern mode, and he says fun allowed, he's lying. He both means that fun is allowed, but at the same time, remember that he's a liar. So when he says fun is allowed, fun isn't allowed. I say one thing and I get the boot. Baguette literally has to beg for Coneja to dispense justice upon him. Hay un Dios que todo lo ve. Los últimos serán los primeros, verdad de Dios. An interesting take on him. I really do like Midsummer Night's Dream. Oh, Avalon Le Fay is such a good read, Die Ghost. I actually streamed the whole thing for the world to enjoy. We read through that and it was such an amazing ride. I hope you can watch my Avalon Le Fay streams. My honest take though, Funko Pops just targets a different demographic. An normie will not spend around $100 for an android for their temporary wife or husbando. Truth. Funko Pops are for filthy normies. I'm guessing from all of this reference to literature, this is some sort of Fate thing. Exactly, Die Ghost. He is from Fate. Fate Grand Order. Oh, not Fate. I was just making a guess. Have to look them up. No. He definitely is from Fate. Oh, it is Fate. It is. So, long story short, with Oberon, both with no fun allowed Oberon and fun allowed Oberon, is that because this is Oberon saying it, fun is allowed and fun is not allowed at the same time. It's a Schrodinger's fun. It's a Schrodinger's fun. Fun is allowed and not allowed at the same time. So, well, this is just an estimate, but imagine like Oberon with the Funko Pop here. He is a liar, and he's a lot more sarcastic than Oberon Vortigern is a lot more sarcastic than Vanilla Oberon. So for Funko Pops here, he will go, oh yeah, those little figures, they're wonderful, right? Kind of thing. He'd go like that. I love those things, I really do. He'd go kind of like this, which is, you can tell by the tone that it's a fucking lie. So when Oberon Vortigern here says fun allowed, it's no fun allowed. The way you say Schrodinger gives me life, Coneja. When is Fate going to get legendary Australian Bush Ranger? Bandit Ned Kelly? It got what, Gina? Let me look for her. It actually got an Australian servant. FGO what, Gina? One Gina. It's a cute alien Aussie girl. She actually looks like a character from, she looks a bit like she's from Kemono Friends, in a weird way. Sorry, Oberon, I'm gonna have to cover you for a little bit. Look at her! She has a koala and stuff. So, congratulations, there is one Australian servant. Ned Kelly will be hard to qualify because he's famous for his max shared body armor, has a strong association with horses, but also used guns a lot. Oh, she's cute, she is. She's really cute. Makeshift? I mean, they could go for Rider. Or a Saber, or a Lancer even. Or an Archer. He could actually be an Archer as well. So yeah, this is first Straya servant. So yeah, Die Ghost. I have VODs of me reading the entirety of Avalon Le Fay, but fair warning, There's something for marathons. Those are for when if I take an extended break and stuff. Hey, Starcene, hello, hello. And when Lana says marathon, she means it. Her short streams are sometimes 6 hours long. Actually, I was supposed to stop this stream at 2 hours, but let's keep going for another 15 minutes and call it a night. I don't wanna push myself too hard. I did promise I was going to shorten my streams for the sake of my health. Not because I wanted to, but because I have to. God knows I can't keep pushing myself that hard. Yeah, if you're recovering from a surgery, you have to be careful. Only 15 minutes. Protect your health. I will. I will, Zen, I will. Remind me and kick me out if necessary. So yeah, Oberon is great. Like he's fucking Menhera, and there's no way to fix him, but that's what makes him so fun. But that will actually spoil. If I talk about that, I would actually be spoiling stuff from his Valentine's scene. Guys, there's still time before that, but once we get to Valentine's Day, how about, or to February in general, how about we watch some of the Valentine's scenes in FGO. I think the upcoming ones are actually voiced. So we'll go over Valentine's scenes, but Oberon's is actually pretty good. Like, we are dating all of our servants, and at least I want to go over Oberon's. It's actually pretty funny. You do get to bully Oberon a bit, if that helps. Sorry, I'm stretching. By the way, I should probably take a picture of my chair because, guys, the chair is gone. The foldable chair is gone, and now I'm sitting on an actual office chair. Pink to go with my e-girl setup. Oof, I can finally just rest my back. And it has like, it's ergonomic. It has a back support, though the back support doesn't help me as much because me having a pretzel for a spine doesn't help much, but it does help a little bit. Living the dream, I know. This wouldn't have been possible without you guys. I really mean it. Though admittedly the back support and stuff, it does release some pressure from my back. At least I feel I can breathe. By the way, now that I'm talking about my chair and my marathons and stuff, my FGO reading marathons and in general all my streams up until this point, they all have been with this foldable chair. Let me bring back the horror. Let me traumatize you once again. If I can find it, that is. Ah, goddammit. Please stream with something that supports you, or even bloody lie down if you gotta. I don't have enough space to lie down, so but I already have a new chair, a proper chair. I used to stream on this. And by the way, my donathon isn't technically over. I still have to go through World of Horror, so we're gonna go through that. Oh, World of Horror and a secret horror game, guys. One last donathon, spooky donathon stream with heart rate monitor. I have one last game to go through. It's gonna be a surprise, so look forward to that. Jesus, yeah! Let me put it here. So I was sitting on this for well over a year. And yeah, all through my like marathon streams, my short streams consisting at the shortest 3 hours, were me sitting on this. I'm still using this cushion, by the way, but I already ordered one to replace it. So as you can tell, this did not do any favors to my already messed up spine. But this chair is no more. And now let me look for the let me look for a picture of the chair I got. Ooh. Ah, no. Why are people still using WebPs? So I went from this to this. Oh, too small. There we go. This is what I'm using right now. Not gonna lie, it does help being able to just rest my back. Still not the best? Considering what I was sitting on Senna, I'd say this is an improvement. You got the new chair? I did, Axayakaro. Gotta get a cushioned desk chair. I told her she should get a gamer one. Those are way too expensive. Plus, I don't have enough space. I don't have enough space to get one of those giant gamer chairs. So I'm gonna be using this for now. Gamer ones aren't good for your back. Ironically, gamer ones may actually be good for me, because due to the way my spine is crooked and stuff, like the way my scoliosis is, like the way my scoliosis is, a gamer chair will actually give me support in my lower back, which is actually where I need it for my pretzel of a back. Look at thrift stores for lazy boy office chairs from the old folks who have passed. Senna, we don't have thrift stores here. Forgive my ignorance, señorita. Wait, so I was right? No, yeah. I mean, there are thrift shops, but you only see clothes in them, and I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I'm sorry, but I can't go with that. I just borrowed an office chair from work. I can't do that, baguettes. I don't even have a job in the first place. Of course you have thrift stores. It's imported stuff from the USA. No thrift shops, more like dollar stores. Like dollar stores stuff, that's everywhere. That's what you find around here. Also, used chairs could have chinches, so don't buy used stuff. Yeah, that's another thing. Bugs. No, so yeah. Sorry, Zena, but I can't. At least I can't get you the used stuff here. But gamer, like, if I could get rid of that little cushion on the head part of a gamer chair would actually help me with my back. But don't worry, Senna. I also ordered a cushion to sit on, so I'm gonna get some extra padding to avoid the to make it more comfy. Maybe at Tianguis, you got those down south? What's that? Wisdom's teeth status? Hey, Metron removed. Gonna show this again. Prepare your stomach, everyone. Ah. They were removed, of course. Okay, Tianguis is another thing in South America. Bonnie's sister was like, you kept moving around and stuff. Like, yeah, how wasn't I supposed to move? It really hurt when she started pulling to the right side. I have no idea why. That's nice corn, but where's the teeth? Youch! Yeah, they were pretty bad. I mean, they could have been worse, but now that they removed, they won't become an issue. For sale teeth, barely used, not for picky buyers. I can't sell them because they're considered a biohazard. I can't sell them. Well, I could, but I have to go through a black market and stuff. Youch. Yeah. Everybody knows you can sell streamer water. Turns out that was a scam, and Belle Delphine actually was at risk of getting into legal shit for that little stunt. Because she sold her quote-unquote gamer water. And someone actually took the time and money to get it analyzed and see if it actually contained her her skin cells or her DNA in general, and lo and behold, no human DNA was found in her water. And then she had to disappear for a while because of that, because you know what it is when you promise to sell your bath water, but it turns out that it's just regular water? The product is not sold as advertised, and that counts as fraud. Or a scam, more like. So she was actually risking it of getting authorities after her for not selling what she said was supposed to be selling. So that's one of the reasons she disappeared back then. Mm-hmm. 15 minutes. Okay, good. As a final thing, I may not be able to sell my teeth, but I'm still willing to sell the cushion I'm sitting on right now. Not only is the cushion that has been supporting my ass and thighs for well over a year, it's one handmade by Bonnie Mama. We still have 15 minutes? No, 15 minutes are up. I gotta go or Senna will scold me and take my coffee away. So yeah, basically, I don't know, maybe if we need to recuperate the lost time from last week. If it's not made by Abuela, not good. It's made by Mama. It's made by my mom. What else do you want? So I don't know, maybe if you owe us 15 hours worth of streams, Coneja. In due time, Axaya Caro, in due time. Abuela. So I don't know. Going back into the whole thing about maybe making it, either joining a corpo or actually growing as an indie. If I actually I have to decide on a sub goal or something. But once I do, how about I make an auction for my old chair cushion. Go to sleep now. You should too. I am, Senna. Just give me a few more. I'm giving my closing statements here. So how about if I don't know, old cushion with DNA. Bonnie Mama actually watched it recently, and I told her that I didn't want her to do that because that would actually reduce its value. Are you sure about that? Yeah, the only thing is that I wouldn't know. The only thing is that I wouldn't know how much they will charge me, because shipping stuff out of Boneland and to Boneland is so expensive, in particular this type of stuff. So if I actually were to auction my cushion, I will have to look for like how much they will charge me for sending them to whoever buys it, because they're gonna charge me quite a bit if it's too heavy and it's fabric and stuff. Stream while sleeping, win-win for everyone. So then just let the buyer pay for the shipping. Oh, true, that too. They have to pay for shipping, but otherwise, yes. Snore. So, closing statements. Surgery went well. They might live in Europe. Oh, that's true. Still, they will have to pay for that. If they're willing to buy it in the first place, they're gonna have to pay for shipping. So, closing, long stream short. Surgery went well, I recovered well, I'll be slowly going back to my usual streaming schedule. my streams will be shorter. I will make sure of it, just to not push myself too hard, and that I'll keep growing. That I keep working on my skills, growing my channel. I'm gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. And my goals for next year, to be able to move back to Silviragosri, to my old town, my old city, and if not, move closer with my parents, but at best be at earning at least $400 monthly consistently, to be able to pay rent and bills and stuff, to be able to, well, to become independent, to move out of the house. We all gonna make it? Yeah. So goals next year is to move back to Silviragosri and keep growing as a chuuba, and oh yeah, and getting the rest of my dental stuff done, like getting rid of several cavities I have pending. Yeah, get my teeth clean and treated and stuff, so we avoid any more serious stuff. And thank you, Zena, for reminding me of 15 minutes. By the way, oh, I almost forgot. You, Carol, you asked about my tweet, about my Kick channel, yeah? So that Kick channel is going to be for streams of stuff that are too yab for YouTube and Twitch. Say, for example, streaming the Western release of Taimanin RPGX, like Azure Lane. I think Azure Lane is safe, actually. I'm thinking more about, for example, uncensored Saya no Uta. That's something I want to do. Uncensored Saya no Uta. And streaming Taimanin RPGX, which, by the way, it got an English release finally. And that's a game that I've said from the very beginning I wanted to stream as a goal. It is a stream goal of sorts. So now that Kick is here, I can actually stream it got localized. I'm gonna set up a sub goal, because I still wanna keep it a sub goal, and stream Taimanin RPGX on there and look at all the H scenes that it has. I saw a snake lady in there, like an actual Naga a snake lady, and I'm kind of curious how her porn scene is gonna be like. So look forward to that. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you Wednesday for Faith. We're gonna try finish Faith then. 2 chapters to go. Nagas are cute. Wait, prawn? Yeah. I'm legit curious how an H scene for a Naga will look like. What a way to end, just dropping the P word. Papa? So yeah, I'm not gonna be too active on Kick. Basically, Kick is going to be for me like Chaturbate is for Melody. It is for the Yap stuff. Wait, thought you were leaving. I am leaving. I am leaving. The stream is ending, but no, I am not leaving YouTube. Twitch is for the not Twitch, not even Twitch. Kick is for the extra spicy stuff. The stuff that, for example, eroges and stuff that YouTube won't let me stream. So not looking to get verified or anything there. It's just basically a backup for the more Yap stuff. Okay, for real, I'm going. or Senna will eat me. So thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you Wednesday for Faith, and thank you for everything, and have a good one. Bye bye. Bye.